Hello and welcome to ABeg We De Beg on POVNigeria.com, and on this episode I'd love to speak to my virtual mentor, Mr. Anthony Elumelu, aka Tony Elumelu, the chairman of Hairs Holding Transcorp United Bank of Africa and the founder of Tony Elumelu Foundation. Mr. Tony Elumelu, I sincerely want to believe that you are very abreast with what has befallen us as a country as regards the state of our economy and the chaos and conundrum that has become of us as a nation. And I love to believe also that as a successful and world-class businessman, you will sincerely agree with me that what makes a successful economy anywhere in the world is influenced by the type of leader that such a country or economy has, especially his dexterity and ability of growing an economy from the bottom up and not from the top to the bottom to appease himself, his family members and his cronies. Mr. Tony Elumelu, aside your philanthropic gesture, last year 2023 you went viral for a catch statement you made with the last man standing.
Last man standing.
It's still standing.
It's still standing. Last man standing.
And the question I have for you, Mr. Tony Elumelu, is, let's assume that you want to pick the brightest brains in Nigeria to supervise or to head your companies added together. The question is, what will be your criteria in choosing the brightest mind? Would that your criteria be hinged on the premise of your belief of the last man standing statement that you made after the February 25th, 2023 general election, knowing what happened and what transpired before and after that election? I think it's very important that we understand that if really our desire is to build the Nigeria of our dream, then it rests upon us to say the truth and call a spade at all times and every opportunity we find ourselves for the greatness of our country, Nigeria. I pray for you, my mentor, Mr. Tony Elumelu, that you will be around a lot to see a great Nigeria, a new Nigeria with a new set of billionaires that will be bold enough to stand up to those in authority, because our failure of picking the round pegs for the round holes would bring us to the situation we have found ourselves today in Nigeria. I pray for you, Mr. Tony Elumelu, my mentor, that you will be around a lot to see a new Nigeria with a new set of billionaires that would be patriotic, a new set of billionaires that will be true brand ambassadors of this country and not billionaires that will be brand influencers because of what they intend to get for themselves, their families, and also for their cronies. We'd love to beg you, Mr. Tony Elumelu, that you would use your position today to make laudable advice to those in authority today in Nigeria to build the Nigeria that would look like the Nigeria you, your families, and your cronies enjoy in other parts of the world, because there is peace, because there's stable economy, and because there's a perfect rule of law in such countries made possible by great leaders in such country. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. May God bless us with true leaders who truly understand the definition of leadership.
Breaking news is great, but on POV Nigeria, we care less. We rather ask the most important question: why? Why is Nigeria still underdeveloped? Why is there still no 24 hours electricity since independence? Why would our politicians prefer overseas for education, healthcare, and recreation for their families rather than their home country? POV Nigeria. We are the Why News Channel.